chest and roll. Can't stand them mofos.
Yeah, we back.
Hey, you see how they do?
They can't hold us.
You see how they do? I can't stand. I can't stand. I don't want to give my brother channel flag.
You already know how it could get.
Yeah, I don't want to give my brother channel flag, but I'm going to say this. I can't stand the white man.
Talk about it.
I can't stand him. His name is Dwight.
Dwight.
Y'all ever know? Y'all know a Dwight like I know a Dwight. That bastard. I can't stand him. Okay? As soon as we say something or do something, as long as we singing it, we singing it.
As long as we singing it, we good.
We good.
Talking that shit.
So don't start talking that shit. See? Yeah, well, you know what? I've been banned all over the country and all over the world. I dig it. I dig being banned. What I'm saying is we've been quarantined as a race for a very long time.
Oh, man.
We've been quarantined. We've been set apart from a divine intervention. We've been set apart by the universe. So we don't have to act like that because they say we now have to isolate. No. We've been isolating from coons and crackers for a long time. You know who you are. The ones that are different are different. The ones that are not are not.
Now you're not.
Okay? So make sure you be precautionary. But I'm telling you something that I've been telling you for a very long time. You've had to be precautionary all your life when you was born black. So keep doing what you're doing. Keep looking both ways. Keep having eyes in the back of your head. Keep people surrounding you that you know have your well benefit. Listen to the ones that are healthy. Listen to the ones that are healthy. Okay? Stop listening to the ones that are not healthy. Listen to the ones that are healthy. Okay? We in here. I hope y'all bigged up the new baby in the building.
We already know.
The new lighthouse baby.
Baby Jedi.
Yeah, right.
We just did.
Y'all haven't met him. That's a grown man.
That's a fact.
He's a grown man.
He came here knowing.
My brother's little baby already knows some things. I can't wait to hear his voice and hear what he got to say because I know he's got something to say. Like we all do. Don't let this isolation, this quarantine, this social distancing take your voice.
Ooh, take your voice.
You can still have a voice.
Take your voice.
Don't let them silence you. Don't let them silence your mind. Don't let it silence your heart. Don't let it silence you. Okay? I'm still taking flights. I'm straight off a flight in an Uber. You understand me? I'm still doing what I got to do for our people. So still keep on being creative, black people. Keep on being loving, black people. Keep on being on each other's side. Check on each other. Call each other up. Check on each other.
Don't believe the hype.
And don't believe the hype. They want you out the sun because the sun gives you power. Recognize it.
Do I major love to Queen Tazar Path in the building. You already know. Major love.
Give me a chair.
Oh yeah, I got you. Alright, so next joint we're gonna do is called Miss Sealy's Note. Miss Sealy's Note. This is the one that set it off. This is actually my first conscious record, my first knowingly conscious record. I've actually done conscious records before this, but didn't know. You know, I wasn't really conscious. I was just kind of just like going with a wave. But you know, when I finally awakened, Miss Sealy's Note was like the first one, and it opened my eyes to a lot of things that's actually happened right now. So listen to the lyrics in this song. I wrote this song was done in 2016, but y'all gonna hear a lot of things that are going on today in the record. Let's go.
Everybody thinks we're wrong. Who are they to judge us?
Good.
They call us sweet.
Jamaar, don't know the track. Let's go. No.
Hey.
It's not Marvin, that's me. Let's go. Yo. The indigenous population is way out of control. We gotta find a way to subtract some actual souls. Our cops doing their numbers, yeah, they clapping it, folks. Still, we gotta find a way that they don't actually know. So, find a lovely example, give them something to dance to. But how do people dumbing. They'll never see it coming. Cook up the latest cancer, slip it in they chicken, slip it in they liquor, kill a nigga quicker. Autism vaccine all in your baby sip cup. That's where life. You can smell it all in their hiccups. Black versus white, so we all keep a fist up. This the militia. I gotta draw you a picture. Miss Silly made that lemonade, pour it from the pitcher. Pour a mister, got you all twisted. You caught listening. TV frequency signal to the bottom. Got you thinking your problem is Trump or Hillary Rodham. Contribute to the saga, raising, building new Sodom. Gomorrah, Ira, Conforth, sons and daughters, and took away your freedom. So any brother saying that he freedom, a spiritual slave, they're proud to be one. Who are you to judge me? Who are you to touch me? Got women looking at us like, who are you to love me? The Willie Lynch factor still got you years after. Dead pastor, lying to turn tears to laughter. You must never have not give up. Take my brother away from me, not give up. Ain't no mountain, ain't no sea, not give up. Keep my sister away from me, not give up. The adversary came here claiming to civilize you. Made it forbidden to read it. Gave you a Bible, gave you an idol, gave you a title for the survival, gave you a rival, so you will die on. Federal Reserve wondering what I'm gonna do. Harry ain't coming 20s looking like an IOU. I got the lowdown. Mama think I'm cuckoo or the voodoo. Half on what I say now, you gotta Google, like voodoo. Forbidden eruption and rhyme is an infinite shine. Turn the criminal mind to the indigenous kind. These words is fine wine, what you hearing, you seeing. You can't put a timeline on a spiritual being. Manufacture disease and calling it medicine. Destroying your melanin, recording the elements. So what you say to a brother who sleep in the kitchen, got no reason to listen, cause his pieces is hidden. His chain and his simple, his chain and his wrist glove. Got food and bud, he just staying with the tempo. The couple cocked the pistol and put it to his tempo. Pop him like a pimple with the rage of a pit bull. You must never talk.
That's shit right here.
My brother away from me. Ain't no mountain, ain't no sea. Keep my sister away from me. Ooh.
Hey.
That's that Miss Silly's note right there, man. You know what I mean? That was a vibe. Like, you know, that's like when you first wake up.
Shit.
Yeah, that was that shit. You know what I mean? Shout out to Whoopi Goldberg, Color Purple, all that. Fuck Oprah. We all on that shit. You know what I'm saying? We all on that. I was raised on that. You know what I'm saying? On that Color Purple. That's what that whole vibe was. I was like, damn. You know, when I realized that we had more history than slavery, I was like, you know what? This is the last shit I'm gonna say about this stuff that's going on in America, and I'm about to go get on my African shit and see what is going on after that. You know what I'm saying? When I first woke up, I was like, oh, all of this is bullshit. You know what I'm saying? When I saw, I was like, yo, all this stuff that we are talking about here and we arguing about what's going on in this country, this is bullshit. The real jewel, the real royalty is in our lineage, where we come from, and we don't come from here. You see what I'm saying? Y'all gotta get more Afrocentric. More Afrocentric in your lifestyle. You see what I'm saying? This is not a fad. This is not something that, you know, you just like one day and you walk away from. This is who you are, the essence and the actual fundamental principles of who you are as a human being on a atomic level. You see what I'm saying? So we really have to start embracing African spirituality, the sacred sciences, our cultures, you know, just who we are, because that's the difference between the winners and the losers. The winners know who the hell they are. They know where they come from. When you walk in their house, they have the crest at the door. You know who these people are. When we walk into our homes, we don't even know who our goddamn baby father is. Some of us don't even have our mothers. We don't know our lineage. We've never met our grandparents. Some of us have never met our great-grandparents to know exactly where we come from. I was blessed enough to be one of those individuals to sit down with my elders. I always was one to sit down and listen to those stories that my elders used to tell me about what used to go on during their day and time. My great-grandmother lived to the age of 103, bless her. My great-grandfather lived to the age of 98, bless him. We sat down, I was with them for their last days. You know, that's 3 decades of information, 3 decades of knowledge that was passed down to me that I keep in the back. I keep it tucked. You see what I'm saying? For them times when you may forget, when the matrix gets you caught up and you forget who the hell you are. We got to get back to who we are. And Miss Silly's Note was one of those records I wanted to embody that time when I was growing up. My household felt like I was living on the goddamn plantation with Miss Silly. That's what it felt
Now
like.
that church.
Yeah, that church shit.
That's church.
That's church. I felt like I was on the plantation. You feel me? And you know, it was indicative of you know, when I used to watch that movie, I used to watch her best friend when she left and she went to Africa, and you could see when she came back fulfilled. She came back and got Miss Silly and empowered Silly. She empowered her with the zeal enough to stand up to Mr. I look at Mr. like Master. You see what I'm saying? Mr. is master. So you gotta get your knowledge from where it comes from Africa, and bring it back to your people. Don't be stingy with it. I know a lot of us want to be stingy with the knowledge, and we just want to win, and we don't want to tell nobody how we win. And you can't be like that to your people. You want to put them on. Stop doing that to your people when you learn something. You know, I know we have the crab in the bucket mentality. People want to bring you down, but pick the choice ones and bring some people with you. When I went to Africa, I didn't go by myself. That was my first time going to Africa. We took 50 people with us. I was not going to have that experience alone. You understand me? When you go and you going to get that knowledge, when you going to get them goods and them jewels, you make sure you bring your brothers and sisters with you. They deserve to be with you. You understand what I'm saying? So that's that Miss Silly's Note. How we gonna end this joint off, man? How we gonna end this joint off? We've been rocking for like an hour. I appreciate all the donations, all the love. How should we end this joint
This
off?
was Sunday look like.
This was Sunday. Jesus canceled. You feel what I'm saying? So y'all ain't got nothing else to do but be here. I appreciate you. Everybody that came through. I'm trying to figure out what we're gonna end this joint off. Should we give him a new one? Should we give him someone uncut? What should we give him? Y'all bear with me. We're gonna figure out what we're gonna end this shit off with. You feel what I'm saying? We could have ended it right there if we wanted to. You see what I'm saying? But hold on, I don't want to give y'all too much feedback. Hold on. Let's see what we can give them.
It was beautiful. I came in the door, the baby said, peace. I was like, peace.
Who, Judah?
Yeah, no. Big boy. He said, peace. I said, peace. Yes.
I got a joint for y'all. Hold on. Actually, I'm gonna end it off with this one.
What's that?
This one I'm gonna end it off with is called Love, Peace, and Happiness.
We should give him a session today.
We should give him a session, right?
Yeah, we should let him see how it goes in the invisible
like
lab.
In Invisible Studios.
In the invisible
How to make
studios.
something from scratch.
We should give him a session
How
today.
to, I should.
I mean, let's ask them what they're doing. We quarantine.
Here's the thing.
Right? What we
All right,
doing?
we got the quarantine. We'll do one more joint for y'all on the quarantine. But if y'all want, we'll do another session and I'll show y'all how we made some of these beats. Like I can show y'all how we did Shaman from scratch. You know what I'm saying? We can have some fun with that. You know what I'm saying? Just to have some fun musically. You know what I'm saying? Because it's Sunday. You ain't got no job. You ain't got to go work. And you ain't got shit to do. So I'm going to get you high and we're going to do what we do. All right? So let's do this Love, Peace, and Happiness. Right now, this is featuring my boy CJ Fly from Pro Era Records. This joint, I really enjoy these brothers, and what they spitting. If you're listening to hip hop right now, and you're looking for some nice young talent that ain't all with the rah shit, that really give it up the right way. You definitely want to check out Pro Era, Joey Badass, CJ Fly. All of them that's out right now. Aaron Rose, I got a couple of them that's gonna be on my next album coming up. But this song right here is called Love, Peace, and Happiness, and it's featuring my boy CJ Fly. Let's get it. Hold on, what? He said don't do that one? No, we doing that one.
Which one we doing?
We doing that one. Let's go.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Now pop my shit now. We popped off global, now the boys global. Infiltrated your mobile, I ain't gonna hold you. Police man making you a model or mogul. Guns in the air, lean you back like the bogle. Produce from Whole Foods, how the king move when the universe chose you. Niggas know I've been hot since I was a piss pot. Organic like a rip shot, ankle socks and flip flops. Nothing but the truth, line for line, it's all facts. Dripping in them jewels, so we shining all black. Flexing on you fools, and we grind for more rags. You Looking like food ain't designed for all that. Better get to where your nearest exit is. Pessimist rhetoric, get your head split by the veterans. You know the regimen is evident, we relevant. I'm testament legends in our own element. What? Just keep that love, peace, and happiness coming my way. Keep that love, peace, and happiness going your way. We can do this all day. All day. That love, peace, and happiness coming my way.
Oh! Woo!
I ain't gonna get you
That's
CJ. I ain't
dangerous.
gonna get you CJ right
That's
quick.
dangerous. That's dangerous.
That's that love, peace, and happiness. That's coming on the new album. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all cop the new album that's gonna be dropping. You know what I mean? I might just call it the new album, the NU album. You know what I'm saying? The Eternal Waters. So, listen, man, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for coming through. Thank y'all for showing your love. Thank you for everybody who donated. Continue to send those donations. I appreciate you. Every little bit helps so we can keep this music going. We want to keep this music going and hitting the people with the right content, the right substance, and the airways. We need balance. We need my eyes. So with that being said, what I'm going to say to you is, may the divine force in me greet the divine force in you, and may you manifest every heart's desire. I say, Ashe family, Ashe family, Ashe. I love you. Peace.